Hey, and welcome back to the channel. This is Grandpa KC. We have an exciting show. I'm going to be talking to you about sound on your TV. That's right. And ways to improve it and why you think you're losing your hearing. And you're not. Recently, I bought a new TV set, got it all mounted up, having a great day with it. But, what? It sounded like when I was watching the movies, it was like the sound was muffled. And I checked everything that I could think of. I even had my hearing checked. But that wasn't the problem. And we're going to get into that and how to fix that right now. Years ago, when TVs were smaller, they had a lot of room. They put a lot of big speakers. And while we weren't able to manufacture the sound like we are today, we had large speakers and we could get the sound quality and the definition, make it easier for you to hear. But the new sound leaves you like this poor guy. What? What did you say? What did he say? Did you hear what he said? I missed that. And that's the kind of thing we're getting with the new TVs. So let's talk about how we could solve that. Here's the problem that everyone is facing with the new TVs. The new TVs are made for picture, but not for sound. Because the casing is so small, because it's so thin, there's no room in there to put decent speakers. And then they're facing the speakers to the back of the TV set, which means if you happen to mount it on the wall, you're not going to get the sound because it's going to be hitting the wall and not coming to you. So, and the other thing that you probably have realized is that when you go to the theater or to movies or anything like that, they have a lot of speakers around there, which is what 5.1 sound means. 5 speakers in one. And you don't have that in the new TVs. And what happens is you start to lose the audio for the vocal cords or vocals, and they tend to be muffled, which is why you sound like, I can hear the music, but what did he say? What did he say? So what the solution to this is to get a soundbar and add it to your TV system. Now, there are many out there. I'm going to be reviewing the majority Teton soundbar for 120 watts. This is the one I happen to personally just got. I have another one I'll leave it a link to. But let's get into that. Now, there are many soundbars out there. Okay. Depending upon the size of the room, you'll want to decide how much wattage you want to get. I happen to have the living room, so I put 120 watt version I got. But then you have to decide, how am I going to hook this up? So you need to look at the back of your TV set and look and see what kind of ports you have. Now, there's obviously RCA, digital audio out, which is an optical cable, and HDMI ARC. Now, digital audio is good, but HDMI out ARC is the better, and they have a new one, ARC. And what that does allows you to, with the ARC, in some cases, and this is what people tend to miss, it allows you all the stereo components to work together with one remote. But while the format is there, it doesn't always work. So whether you choose digital or you choose ARC obviously will give you the better sound. And here's why. You can see the bandwidth on the audio. And in digital 5.1 channel audio, in optical it's compressed, where in HDMI ARC it's full, and eARC it's also full, but also eARC will handle 7.1 audio, okay, and also will handle Dolby Atmos. And you can see how the controls and all of that. Now, when choosing your connections, your unit, you'll have to decide where would you like it mounted. Now, the majority Teton soundbar has you can either put it in front, or you could mount it to the wall. It comes with a wall mart, which you'll be able to actually screw it in. And I hope that's helpful for you, because the multiple ways you can put a soundbar where you would like to put it makes that important. Now, in my particular case, I bought a shelf. They have them available at Amazon and all kinds of places, and you can put it, basically sits on the top of the TV set, and it makes a shelf. Basically, it's called a TV shelf. Now, one of the things I like about the remote control, it has presets, music, movie and such. And you can adjust the bass and adjust the sound to get the best sound for the movie, you know, and that makes it just fantastic. Now, one of the things I liked that I set it to movie and I put on Avatar: Way of the Water, and I gotta tell you, from the original TV sound to this, I felt like I was in the movies. And for the price, the majority Teton was only around $70. It was well worth the money and the investment and paying for that and a shelf. Now, yes, there are better soundbars and there's better quality units, but for the money, this was the best deal. So anyway, like I said, the majority team soundbar is a very nice product. I recommend it highly for less than $70. And today we reviewed how to connect the soundbar and solve that sound problem when the sound seems to be muffled and you can't seem to see why. And let me know how you like the video. And also, what would you like me to work on in the future? What other videos would you like to see? And anyway, don't forget to give us a share, give us a like, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. And hit that little bell when notify you when I'm on. And thanks for watching. This is Grandpa Casey out. You have a wonderful day.
I have spoken.